All right, we're back, guys. Liberté. It's all the French I know. It's good to see you guys. I missed you. Missed you a lot. We're back with some 60 parsecs. I just just felt like reading a little bit. You know how it is. Oh, we're back. Day 13. Alright, how much soup do we got? 2. We're gonna need more soup. Let's make the soup first. Okay. The subsystem melted down and the coolant was released into the air, but you utilized various first aid supplies to counter its harmful effects. The entire kit is gone, but you feel unaffected. I filtered out the spillage of the shuttle. We're in the clear, and luckily for you, brain cell atrophy would be the worst right now. You remain exceptionally healthy. April continues to look alert. DD is still loyal. Crafting completed. New item available, 1 soup. You are not hungry anymore. April's not hungry anymore. Baby doesn't need any more rations right now, and DD has stopped asking for more soup for now. Let's deal with this. Captain, wake up! We're approaching some sort of celestial. Oh yeah, we're here. We're here. It resembles a moon, but I think it's a small planet. Let me run a quick scan. 96, 98, 100%. Scanning complete. I was right. A small rocky planet with no organic life forms. But there's a lot of movement down there. Strange. My scanners can detect some structures as well. Buildings or even cities. Captain, if we want to land on this planet safely, you will need to fix up a small malfunction in our steering system. Since we're not able to turn at the moment. Oh, and you will have to do it before we float away into from the planet. Hurry. We shall simply use the handlebar. All of our, How you guys doing? You guys doing good? You guys doing great? Good. Good. Kill. Hey, we made it. Rocky start, but we're here. What? Goal failed. Investigate the source of the mysterious transmission in outer space. Goal achieved. Find an appropriate landing spot. Goal updated. Check goal selection for details. I thought this was... You flip through the trusty handbook looking for some small manual, or at least a How to Land a Spaceship for Dummies chapter. Not sure if it was your last reading skills or just luck, but you open the book to the right page. Following the instructions, you reconnected some tables and steering and shuttle towards the ground. It was not a soft landing. Nobody is doing great after that stunt, not even me. I'm shaken to my cores. Yes, all of them. Your face had a pretty unpleasant close encounter with the communicator module, and at least one of those things is useless now. Consider fixing it if you want to avoid radio silence in the future. What's next, Captain? Maybe you could use the information I found while scanning the environment. There are robotic units not far away from here, but my scan detected very few aggressive signatures. I think these are peaceful automatons. Yeah, most of them. Perhaps they can be of help to you. And in case you perish, at least I have company. So it's a win-win scenario. It's a win-win situation. The gun's broke. Captain, expedition module is in the back of the cabin is now available. All you need to do is stuff someone into a spacesuit and let them outside. We will have secure more supplies and soon. One small step for Astro citizens, one giant leap for whatever is left of humanity. DD is still loyal, crafting complete. Alright. Nice. Let's send, Unknown origin. Unfortunately, the communications console. Give me a minute. Is there anything we can repair? No. Let's send Dee Dee. I trust her. No, let's send April. I think she'll be fine with just that. Can't really do anything, so... Alright! There we go. She'll be gone for 3 days. Alright, goal achieved. Await further instructions. Your lack of handheld communicator effectively stopped you from fixing the communications console. Too bad. We remain stuck here with no way to contact the outside world. Our situation is not improved. I urge you to connect an operational communicator to the communications console as soon as possible, Captain. April left to gather some information about her surroundings from the tourism center. Let's hope she finds something more than dusty brochures and pecky souvenirs. You might want to secure some rations for yourself, Captain. Baby is hungry. Dee Dee is asking for some soup. Oh, give me a second, guys. Damn. It's my chicken. I get it. I know. Crap. I forgot about you. Sorry about that, guys. I was making some chicken, and I forgot I was making chicken. But luckily I had an alarm. Anyways, we're back. Sorry about that. Captain, something's not right. There's an uncontrolled power surge in the crafting module. I cannot do anything to stop it. There is no accident. It's sabotage. Something needs fixed immediately or it's going to blow. Fixed. Alright, we have enough soup for everybody.
Haha.
Alright. She'll be back. Amazing, Captain. Not only did you stop the power surge in the crafting module, but you also upgraded it in the process. Captain, stay alert. This may happen again. April is still out. You finally stopped complaining about rations. Finally, Baby is doing okay soup-wise. Dee Dee is doing okay soup-wise. Dee Dee thinks of you as a friend.
Eh?
Dee Dee is my friend. And Baby is my friend. Hooray! Let's craft some soup. We're gonna need it. Alright. We've received a pamphlet on our window. Try Boston Universal Shopping from the comfort of your own planet. Free gift with sign up. Wow, neat. The Boston network lets you order pretty much anything except food and water. Well, that's great. And it will arrive via portal within 1 to 2 galactic business days. There's a catch though. The account creation process requires you to jump through some hoops. I mean, literally, you'll have to jump through a string of temporal portals and become verified. The fine print says there's no risk of death or dismemberment, but insanity is possible. How do you want to tackle this? Let's just use our agility, do what we're good at. Well, here goes nothing. You touched the floor and quickly sprinted through the basin sign-up portal. Disappearing into a dimension breach with a flash of blue lightning. The shuttle rocked and you popped out the other side of the portal unharmed. The fine print of the pamphlet expanded to show that it would take 1 to 2 galactic business days for verification to process, at which time you could begin your universal stopping experience. 1 galactic business day as 1 million. Sorry, that's not even close. 525,600,000 minutes, or 1,000 Earth years. Great. Another portal opened, a well-dressed green tentacle appeared and gave you a communicator. Thank you for signing for your E-Bosin? Here is your free gift. Your account will be activated in 1 galactic business day or 1,000 Earth years. An alien voice said, April hasn't returned yet. Baby remains alert. Crafting is not completed. And we got a communicator. Hooray! Our gun is damaged. Can't craft anything, but we can repair. I mean, we can't craft anything or repair. Here we go. While doing routine cleanup of my database, I came upon a blueprint for a device called the flux capacitor. If installed, it might allow us to find our way home. However, it needs to be assembled. Will you try to assemble the flux capacitor? Yeah. That's the thing. That's an actual car part. You can look it up, the flux capacitor. But that's also the thing in Back to the Future. So if it's... Oh, man. A nasty crack on our window. Alright. She should be back tomorrow? Let's hope. Okay, she's not back. Uh-oh. We were trying to assemble the flux capacitor yesterday when things went horribly. One false move caused the contraption to explode. You got injured, but thankfully you weren't teleported anywhere or anywhen. Baby remains alert. Your bet. Oh my god. Injuries ASAP. I don't have a thing. Oh no. The gun is damaged, but at least we have it. What about the book? We're gonna recycle the book so I can make myself a med kit. Dang. Uh-oh. I have a bug, Captain. I don't know who modified my code, but the sequences could be devastating. Need you to open up my back panel and perform an emergency fix. How will you? Well, with my intelligence, my big brain. Alright, she should be back tomorrow. There she is. You've accessed the sabotage processor and fixed the issue. You sure are quick with those ones and zeros, Captain. We still don't know who committed the sabotage. Perhaps the enemy is closer than we thought. Captain, I'm almost certain there is a traitor among us. April has returned safely from her expedition. She says she's a bit hungry. When scanning her body, I detect some mental imbalances and a little weakness. April was a bit clumsy and fell a few times, resulting in bruises and scratches. On the way back, April was mindlessly hitting rocks with a shovel and gathered whatever fell out. Some of those looked perfectly usable. The outpost was mostly empty, save for one bored, dusty robot who gave April a few power cells as a welcome gift. The tourist center employee explained to April in a series of bored beeps and distorted words the way to the museum and the library. Just a moment later, April acquired the artifact. The fact that you can find soup out here will never cease to amaze me. Anyways, April has returned bearing soup. April said the place was little neglected and almost empty, save for one rusty employee. The tourism industry isn't exactly booming on this planet. Baby continues to be your friend. Recycling operation completed. You were not really complaining, but I know you're hungry, Captain. April is tired from a trip outside. She will need some rest before she can leave the shuttle again. Baby would like to eat some rations. Dee Dee is asking for more rations. Okay. Let's start to fix this. Alright, you're hungry. You're hungry.
Huh.
You're hungry. And you are okay. Oh, you're just tired. Okay, I'm hurt. We got food. 3. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Sanity alert. I guess that's fine. A lot of soup cans. That's not good right there. We should probably send somebody into the wasteland. Museum. Library. Ooh. He'll eat and then he'll leave. He'll just leave with a shovel. It was good enough for her. Well, I don't know. Leave with some soup. Well, actually, we're just eating. He'll leave with just that. I'm good with that. Alright. Captain, the communications module remains broken. We are completely deaf, blind even. It is entirely possible that someone is out there, maybe looking for us, but we don't know until the issue is solved. We can hardwire a primitive field communicator to bypass the damaged subsystems and access the shuttle internal transmitter and receiver. Let's do it. Alright, here we go. What just happened? Alright, goal achieved. Fix the shuttle communication system. Goal updated. Check the goal section for details. Await contact. Great success, Captain. The communicator attached to the communications console worked like a charm. I won't judge the aesthetics since we can finally receive and answer transmissions. Now all we need to do is wait for someone to contact us. Someone will find us, eventually. The crew was visibly excited by this incredible feat of engineering. They were only slightly smirking while looking at the patched communications console. Tomorrow will be great, Captain. Baby left to visit the local library. Perhaps he will come back having learned a thing or two from this civilization. You should take care of your injuries, Captain. You are not hungry anymore. April is rested. April is asking for some soup. Dee Dee doesn't need any more rations right now. Dee Dee feels vigorous today. She does look healthy, doesn't she? A healthy Astro citizen is a more productive Astro citizen.
Hey.
Alright, you're hungry, and we're out of soup. Oh no. We'll figure it out. It's okay. Captain, it's time for the ultimate honor. The most important task available on this shuttle. Cleaning the floor. Yep. From dried bodies of squished bugs to little light burns, this place could do with a good scrubbing. April looks free. Will you ask her to apply some elbow grease or request she improvise a cleaning formula from whatever we have? She's pretty smart. I say we go with that. We play with our strengths. Play to our strengths. She's just been enjoying a cup of coffee. I'm on a diet. I can't have any sugar with my coffee, but I can have milk. So it just tastes kind of funky. All right, let's do this. April brewed some kind of bleach that could do the cleaning trick, and the trick indeed, even better. The scent has improvised cleaning product was surprisingly lemony. Yay! You all have a clearer head in this newly cleaned space. Nice. You are still injured. April's still loyal. Baby is still away. Dee Dee still considers you as her friend. April's doing okay, super. Don't worry. Tomorrow we'll get this fixed up. No problem. Ah! Alright, Captain, I'm detecting a humanoid figure approaching. It's a robot jittering along towards us, eventually blind. Walked right up to the shuttle and now is clinging onto the hull rapidly. The pitiful thing appears to be malfunctioning. Leave it to its mind-numbed fate or attempt to communicate with it. I can't. I don't have a communications thing. Dang it. Tomorrow... Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Just before you shut the door, after taking a look at the robot still moshing at the hull outside, its vice grip clutched onto the airlock handle, the droid pulled open the door with incredible force, then walked into the cabin, where it began knocking into walls on the crew, screaming in binary. It didn't seem to want to hurt you or anything. The morning it woke from its stupor and left clutching its head unit. Must have been the morning after the night before. It was drunk, but the sleepless night, along with the image of a robot standing at your feet while you slept, left you and your crew more on edge than ever. You are still injured. April is alert. Dee Dee is alert. Dee Dee remains vigorous. Crafting complete. You should eat something, Captain. Captain, you see weak. Not good for you. First aid kit before it's too late. Okay, you're hungry, and I'm hungry. We'll fix me up. And then we should probably make one of these. Let's make a communicator, because we gotta communicate. We can't make some soup. I'm sorry. We got no soup. Maybe we'll come back and we'll be able to make some soup. We're receiving a signal from deep space. It seems to have a pulsar, except its pulse isn't like anything we've seen before. Pulsars are neutron stars with extremely fast rotation. They emit beams of EM radiation that can appear to be intelligent in origin. Excuse me, but this one is intelligent in origin. Yeah. That's the most we can do. Alright, you rush to decode the pulsar message, but the cipher proved too complex to solve. The message suddenly ceased. Oh no, was it a countdown? You kneeled over in pain. Extreme radiation poisoning was later discovered. You were hit by a targeted ray of something nasty. Was this because you failed to solve the code? You are very mentally stable. That's good. You could use some more rations. Baby is still out on the expedition. Dee Dee is still hungry. You are not hurt anymore. You feel much better than you did before. April was asking. Okay, hungry. Might have to recycle something. Let's recycle this. The artifact. I don't know what it is. Okay. A sweet old man looking like Charles Darwin is knocking at the airlock politely. You let him in, he shakes your hand, he holds it in an iron grip and won't let go. With technology evolution stopped, Soviet scientists want our species to stay strong, so they created me, the natural selection bot. He claims it is for your own good, which is what the dentists always said, and you didn't believe him either. You've let me in despite the warning signs. Now face your true space predator human. He does have a point, Captain. Oh, I can see why you want to postpone this discussion. Defend yourself. I use gun. I mean, I know it's damaged, but like, what else can I do? Baby, come back. What the heck? A Darwinian predator droid held you in its grip. You raised the gun and shot point blank into its chest. It staggered backwards. It seemed to have suffered no damage. As it straightened up, you braced yourself and it aimed. Nothing could have prepared you for this. Charles Darwin burst into tears. I was so afraid I would have to kill you, it's said and shared his sentiment. But you're excellent at defending yourself, thus worthy to survive. I'm so glad. It hugged you tightly like a friendly boa and left. Baby returned from his library excursion quite exhausted, probably from all his heavy reading. He complains about rumbling stomachs. I judge his mental state to be a little off. Mentally. Baby says the library is less boring, but nevertheless impressive. Centuries, if not millennia, of knowledge, organized, stored neatly on data desks, perfection. Baby ventured into a particularly dark corner of the building. He fell a few times and banged his head pretty hard while finding his way back to the main corridor. Baby's shovel was confiscated before entering the library. He handed a few shiny rocks as security deposit, but forgot to give them back. Oops. Baby did learn something useful during this trip. When he came back, he pointed out a few things around the shuttle that could be repurposed for crafting. Baby got lucky and found simple science textbooks from Earth's children's section. I wonder how it got there. I'm still trying to figure out how or why tomato soup is available universe-wide. Anyway, Baby picked up some soup along the way. Thank God. This trip had potential to uncover technology from Astro Citizen's creators could only have dreamed of, if only the human mind wasn't so limited. April keeps asking for soup. Baby is alert. Recycling operations completed. You are starving, Captain. Better eat something fast. I've decoded a few signals that have been passed around recently. They all contain the mentions of a crashed alien ship. Maybe we are the aliens they're talking about. Baby's really tired. Didi's starving. Okay, there you go. There you go. What the heck? Enemy, traitor, tired android.
Uh-huh. Huh.
Well, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do now. First thing to craft. Okay, apparently we won't be. We won't need to feed him. So that's good. So yeah. Baby, what are you doing? Captain, crewmate Bronco has violated protocol. He's attempted to override my memory storage. This is, oh no, Captain, he's a traitor. He's been sabotaging us this whole time. How could you do this? You cry in horror. You were my friend, baby. I have nothing. Nothing. Baby's lifeless eyes rest upon you, showing no emotion, no remorse, nothing. He reaches for the dead face and removes it like a mask, revealing his true nature. He's a robot. You're a damn robot, you shout. You are mistaken, human scum. I am a damn android. Time to die. He corrects you with contempt, so typical of higher synthetic life forms and dipsticks. Captain, we cannot let this android, insult us or tamper with our equipment. I can't do anything. I have nothing. I use the gun to shoot the other one. Oh, man. Well, this might be it. Here we go. Damn. That's sad. You were killed in action. It was rather sudden. Cosmos can be a very dangerous place. You will never take us alive. You challenged the android. Your shuttle dismay, he obliged. Resistance is futile, it announced just before you were terminated. April's not hungry anymore. Baby is rested. Didi is complaining about an empty stomach. Damn. Well, it wasn't too bad. And just like that, right on time. All right, guys, we're going to end it here. We're going to do another run of this, probably. I really like playing this game. You know, it's fun. Choose your own adventures. I remember playing them as a kid, you know. So, see you.